Hi there, welcome to another website training course from Gradelink. In this video we're going to talk about how to add a PDF document to the website and link it to a button, whether it's on a pixel button grid or just a regular button, or to link it to text. So this is a common task that you'll probably encounter when updating your school website. Particularly if you're adding new admissions paperwork or additional parent and student resources such as parent and student handbook, lunch menus that are in PDF format, or PDF calendars, typically for current parents, but it could be for new parents as well. So the first step to make this easy is when you're logged into the website, then go ahead and click on the name of the website in the upper left-hand corner and open Link in New tab. It's nice to have multiple tabs open, that way you can toggle between them and kind of make your workflow a bit more efficient. So in this new tab, we're going to open up the media library, and this is where all of the images and documents for the site are stored. We'll also see you can store a lot of different files in here, but in this case we're going to go ahead and just use a PDF example since it's most common to use PDFs. One thing to note, if you have a document that's in .doc, as in document Word document format, or .docx, that's the newer Microsoft Word document format, then you will want to go and save it as a PDF first. And the reason is if you try to add a Word document file to the media library, it will work, but when you link to it, it is not able to open in most browsers. So PDFs are more universal. And so therefore, when someone clicks on a link that links over to a PDF, it'll open up right there in the browser. So that is something to note. So we will go ahead and just choose a random PDF. So I've got this PDF right here. And we'll toggle back over to the My School page. And here, what you'll want to do is click Enable Visual Builder. Once the Visual Builder loads up, you'll see the website exactly as how it is when it's live, but you'll notice, of course, per our website course, you can see all the different modules as you hover over them with their respective toolbars. Now I'm going to go over how you can link it to text, a regular button, and a pixel button grid. So you may encounter each or any of these on your particular website from Gradelink. So the first is with text. I'm going to use this example. There's some text here under the Gradelink portal, and if we click on the module settings, we can go ahead and highlight the text that you want to link to. So you can say click here to access the PDF, for example. And I'm going to highlight the word here, and we're going to click Insert Edit Link. Then, since I've already copied the link to the PDF from the media library, and the way to do that, just in review, is once you've uploaded it, click on it to open up the attachment details in the media library, and you can then right-click and copy this file URL, or you can highlight it and then do Command-C on a Mac or Control-C as in cat on a PC. You can also click this button, copy URL to clipboard, and that should work as well. So those are 3 different ways you can copy that URL from the media library, then toggle back over to the page, and you're going to paste it into the URL section. Make sure it's got the entire URL, and the text to display should be the text that you highlighted. And then the one last tip here is the target, you typically want that to open in a new window. And that is really just to create a better user experience, because if you have it open the PDF in the same window, that means the user is going to have to use the back button to get back to the website. However, if you open the PDF in a new tab, then it's going to open it up in a new tab just like this, and they can very easily just click on the main tab to view the page they were looking at before they opened the PDF, and still simultaneously have the PDF open. Alright, once you've finished adding that link there, then you would click on the green check mark for the text module to save it, and you can see the link is here. Then you would click on the purple button with the 3 horizontal white dots to open up the global menu, and click on the green save button down at the bottom right hand corner to save and publish your changes. So once we click exit Visual Builder to get out of that, up on the toolbar here, you can see that now this links over to that PDF and it opens it up in a new tab as expected. Now let's go back into the Visual Builder and let's do the same thing but for a button. And this may be a more typical scenario if you're not linking to text. So first I'm going to remove the placeholder text we put in, and this is a single button module right here. So as I hover over this, I can click on the settings icon to open up the button settings. The button text is right here in the button, and then the link is going to be under the link tab. And I can then paste in that link to the PDF, which I copied from the media library over here. I can paste that right into the button link URL. And the button link target, remember to set that to open in a new tab rather than in the same window. So typically you would do the same process, click on the green check mark to save changes to that module, and then click on the purple button with the 3 horizontal white dots to open up the global menu, then click on the green save and publish button. In this case, I'm just going to close this out, not to save the changes, and we'll jump over to the last method of adding a PDF to a button grid module. Now, what is a button grid? So that is, it's the same principle. You hover over this particular module and a toolbar appears. You click on the settings icon, after which it will open up a button grid settings. Now the difference between a button grid and a regular button is that a button grid can contain multiple buttons. So that being said, if we click on this and open up the button grid settings, here are all the buttons. Now you can easily create more buttons by duplicating one of the existing ones. And if I move this over, you can see I've just duplicated the Access Lunch menu. So if you need to create a new button, that's an easy way to do it. And you can also remove buttons as needed. But if you want to link one of these buttons to that PDF, let's say the handbook, click on the settings icon for the button you want to edit. And just a quick note, the admin label is a label of the button that can only be seen on the back end of the website. The actual button text for a button grid button is located under button settings along with the button link. So the button link is where you would paste in your PDF URL. You would also then change it to new window and click on the green check mark to save changes. Click on it again to save it for the grid module as a whole, and then click on the green save and publish button. So in review, we've went over 3 different scenarios where you can link a PDF document to text, as well as a single button, as well as a button within a button grid. So this should prove very useful anytime you need to update that parent and student handbook or other documents on your website. Thank you so much for joining us for this Gradelink website tutorial, and We'll see you next time.